you. So there's another question, and the question says that a ball is vertically upwards, thrown vertically upwards, air resistance is negligible. What is the variation with time t of the kinetic energy ek of the ball? So the question says that there is a ball and it has been thrown upwards and then it comes down to the same level, and now we have to plot the graph of the energy kinetic energy and with time t. So we have to make a equation that will have the both the variables. So first understand the if we could solve this question without solving any details. So see, at this level the energy ek will be something positive. There will be some value of this. The velocities is upwards and then downwards, but the velocity component being upward or downwards or negative or positive doesn't matter, because the energy is a scalar quantity and it will be always positive. At the center, at this point, we can take it as first point and this is the second one. So at the one level, this velocity will be zero, so the kinetic energy will be zero. So we know from this analysis that this graph is not right because this is negative and this is positive, and this is also not right because at level 2 it is showing 0 0 and at level 1 it is showing some value. So our B and D options are, we are left with these two options. So either the graph is this linear or the parabolic. So we have to see how we can solve this, and ek is equals to half mv square, that we all know, kinetic energy half mv square, and v is equals to u plus at, that is a Swart's first equation. So this will become u, we will take the sign convention as positive and negative, so velocity is positive whereas this is negative, so it will be gt. So now we will put this equation into this, so it will become ek equals to half m, v means u minus gt whole square. So now we will solve this. Half m, this will be u square plus g square t square minus 2u gt. So basically in this question what we need is that this one variable is this and other variable is this t. So the relationship between this is it has a positive coefficient, and you know, like in mathematics you must have studied, like if x equals to y square it becomes a graph like this, and if there is y equals to x square but negative with negative sign it becomes this. So the coefficient of highest power tells how the parabola will go. So in this relation ek there is a positive g square itself is a positive term and this is also a constant. So there is a so this graph will be like this, because this equation tells that it will be a parabolic curve and it will have a open from the y positive y axis. So our D option will be the right option, because there could be some case if there would be any second option given to you with this value or like this graph. Why this graph is not the answer? Because at center it is not 0, but this is center at 0. So D is the right answer. Now we will check the mark scheme. Mark scheme says D is the right answer. So it's not that tough question, but it's a really very conceptual question. You have to plot the graph and you have to make the relationship with the kinetic energy and time. So thank you for watching. If you have some questions, just ask.